There's also been a lot of discussion recently about your mental and physical capabilities while you were in office.
You can see that. I'm mentally incompetent, and I can't walk, and I could beat the hell out of both of them. I'm very proud. I put my record as president against any president at all.
Former President Biden cracking jokes about his mental fitness in his first public remarks since his cancer diagnosis.
But Republicans aren't laughing.
Lara Trump was one of the few who called out his decline early on, and she joins us now. She's the host of My View on Saturday nights. Great to see you, Lara. So it really is kind of amazing to look at that clip right there. During the entire 4 years of his presidency, I have no idea what he's saying, and I didn't even get that he was joking until somebody explained it to me.
Yeah, is that what that was? Was that supposed to be a joke, Charlie? I'm not
Right.
sure either. I think we're all still struggling to interpret what Joe Biden is saying. But that's really the scary part of all of this. And, you know, you look at November 5th of 2024, that was a day that really determined a lot for the future of America. Obviously, Kamala Harris at that point was the Democrats' nominee. But you think about the fact that had Donald Trump not won this election, guys, we would not even be talking about this. Jake Tapper wouldn't have a book out. The liberal media would not be actually talking about the fact that Joe Biden's decline was so severe. And I mean, it's really frightening. I think we're looking at one of the greatest scandals in American political history. You know, whether it's just sweeping under the rug what was going on with Joe Biden, the lies that were told to the American people, the auto pen, as President Trump likes to point out, that was used time and time again to sign very significant documents. There's so much to unpack here, but I think the great news is that you have Republicans in the House saying, look, we want to investigate this. They actually are bringing a lot of Biden staffers in to question them, to say, what did you know? When did you know it? What was going on? Who was using the auto pen? But yes, I think it's terrifying to think about Joe Biden having been president for the past 4 years, guys. But imagine Donald Trump hadn't won. We wouldn't even be talking about this right now.
Now, Lara, you know something about Jake Tapper. Let's play this clip and have you react to it.
I think there are any number of people that were part of this decision to hide how bad it was, not only from the media, not only from the public, but also from cabinet officials, from people in the White House, from Democratic lawmakers. I mean, there was a period, 2023, 2024, Democratic lawmakers barely saw the president. And yes, I think it was Jill Biden. I also think it's Hunter Biden. I also think President Biden has some agency here, too. We're not saying it was weekend at Birdie's. He was aware what was going on. No, I'm saying he wasn't. Like, he had moments where he was non-functioning, but he understood what was going on. I mean, we saw him earlier today. He can speak and talk. If you hear right now, he could talk for 10, 15 minutes and be fine.
But, Lara, during that time, Tapper attacked you. He thought you were making fun of his stutter.
Yeah, that whole situation was atrocious. You know, just the accusation that I would ever make fun of someone with some sort of a disability got a New York Times op-ed written by Captain Sully Sullenberger to say what a horrible person I was. So I'm expecting, of course, Lucas, some sort of an apology from him. I'm sure that'll be coming soon as well. But it's pretty incredible to hear Jake Tapper now. And by the way, a lot of these folks on the other side of this trying to tell us that we should now believe them. Either Jake Tapper is one of the worst reporters and journalists in the history of America, because we could all see with our own eyes and hear with our own ears, Joe Biden was not cogent at all. That he was very, disturbed whenever we saw him in public. He had to have this group of people take him to Marine One. He was specifically calling on reporters, not President Trump, who you see in the Oval Office calling on everybody, as transparent as he possibly could be. It's a little too late, I think, for a lot of these people. And the fact that Jake now even is like, yeah, for 10 to 15 minutes, he was fine. This is the leader of the free world. He needs to be fined 24 hours a day. I'm sorry I'm the one to point that out.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. You pointed out so much so early, and you were attacked for it, and you stuck to your guns, and I love that about you.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.